Here I am. You can tell by the rain and the murkiness that I'm in this Murkwater Murkwater Construction Site. They should just knock the whole bloody place down. There's no construction going on here other than what I've built. It's just a mess. You start off with this crappy house that you have to glitch a building into. So I glitched the building into this basically. And it's still a mess because you've got all this grass growing through that you can't pull up. You've got random bits of wood that you can't pull up. So it's a crap hole basically. And it's annoying that you can't, unless you get some mods, get rid of all these lumps of wood and that, but never mind. And just get rid of the grass. You haven't got to build everything on stilts, so you can just cut the grass, but no, that's not allowed. Anyway, so here we go, up here, scavenger station, messy rooms. I keep it Spartan anyway, I don't give them luxury and comfort, but this is just taking the piss here. I feel like giving up on this one, I just send them to other places where it's not so crappy, especially as there's like a queen mirelurk attacks every 5 minutes. But anyway, they're fairly well protected. I've got them all stuck indoors. I've got plenty of protection points.
Looking for trouble, I hope.
No, not looking for trouble, but if any trouble comes my way, I give them some of this. Yeah. Anyway, I don't know why I bothered to talk to my settlers. Settlers don't really interact with me other than the usual stuff they say. Right, so here we go. This is where the queen mirelurk always seems to spawn, so I haven't given her any access to the base. In my Xbox One base where I built it, I didn't know where she spawned, so she actually spawns completely inside the settlement, which is a pain in the bum. So here you go, water pumps, making lots of lovely fresh water for my settlers, under some protection, bit of growing going on here. I don't know why I raised it up off the ground actually. I don't know, just felt like it I suppose. I think it looks better actually raised up off the ground rather than stuck in here amongst all the the weed and crap that's growing on the floor that you can't chop down. So yeah, this is my main growing area. That's the entrance to that building I just came out of. And so you go up to the top there. I quite like this one actually. I've built quite a lot on this one, even though it's such a crap hole. I like the way I've built it. That's just my armour sitting there because I don't want to clank around in my armour. So you've got another level up here. So this is the level I was just on. I forgot how to get up to that level. Oh yeah, yeah. It's a bit of a vertical maze here. Right, so you go up this way. And of course you've got another guard tower there. Wall all the way around. A few sentry guns, as it's got to be done. Right, so then you're up here. Another sentry post here. I've built a little clinic here, given her a Voltec lab coat. A bit too shiny for Murkwater actually. Not interested. Sorry, I'm busy. I'm busy showing the Minutemen the tour of this settlement. Thank you for inquiring as to my health. Very gratified to hear that you care. Right, so here goes a little bridge over from here to the top level of this building here, where it's the same old. You've got turret guns, you've got guard posts. So when that mean old Queen Mirelurk spawns over there, it gets blown away basically. You don't mess with my settlements. There we go, yeah, there's a bit more growing up here. A bit more gardening to be done up here. Bit more guarding, a bit more guarding, and a bit more gardening. It's all gardening and gardening in my settlements, and sleeping as well. They have sleeping quarters, of course, and various things. So they've got clinic. Try and keep hold of their, look after their needs. I actually just came and built that clinic. Not realised I already had a clinic downstairs, so I changed the clinic downstairs into an armourer's or a gun shop or something like that. I've not actually put a settler on. No, I thought I put a settler on there. This is the general trader under a bit of shelter. Here's the main sleeping quarters. They sleep amongst the water purifiers. So it's a bit wet here, a bit sloppy. But this bit keeps them off the smelly water down there. And I suppose you get used to the stink of Murkwater when you've been here for long enough. This is where I send my companions if they've angered me. When Piper won't give me no sugar, I send her here. I've got Curie now following me, so I'm gonna have some French sugar later on when I turn her interest in. Even though I kill Simps, a bit of a moral quandary there, isn't it? I kill Simps, but I still want to get inside her middle knickers. Right, anyway, I took some crap. I don't care. Right, yeah. So here's my wall. Sentry post or guns, rather. Yeah, not bad. I like this. Nice and messy, as I like to make it. Yeah, there we go. Holes in the wall, so you put an old pick picture in there to fill some gaps with some signs. Right, and here we have the outside entrance to the King's Head. Here we have a King Marlurk's head. He dared to come too close, so he blew his head off and made it the centrepiece for this pub, the King's Head. Of course, Minutemen always serve the Minutemen with my generals, or so far anyway. I think I'm going to do this is when I do the Mad Chem Addicted Lunatic. I'm going to do an Institute run, I think. Yeah, that's what I like to do. I like to use the holy walls and then glitch this bit into it, so it looks like it's been just built from scratch. Well, you know, been bashed together to, you know what I mean. I like a little light up there as well, which holds the, which shines up the King's Head, so it looks good in the dark. Right, so here's the King's Head pub. Bit cramped, and they've got all this ivy and stuff that you can't get rid of. Really, it's just there, so you have to make do. It's Nuka-Cola, of course, as most places do, and probably their own make of Murkwater Firewater. They do Murkwater Firewater, brewed from the stagnant, fetid, stinking water of Murkwater, which will put hairs on anybody's chest, particularly the women's. So there we go, that's my Murkwater. I quite like it. It's got various levels. It's messy as hell. It does the job, as I say, guarding and gardening and making people well again. Yeah. Well, did I look at this guard post over here? Probably did. Thanks for coming to this tour. You know, don't bother liking my page or subscribing or anything. I'd hate to be popular. Right, I do talk some shit. I don't know why I bother. Never mind. Oh, something to do with it. Right, so thanks for coming to Murkwater, and yeah, I think this is pretty well built on. I like it. Cheers for watching. I'll shut up now and go away. Bye.